Alright, well for this video I want to talk about my old scrapped YouTube video plans. I thought that that was an important thing to do because there was a very long break that I took away from making YouTube videos that lasted several years, and so I had plans for videos that I had wanted to make at some point that I didn't get to do back then, and then when I decided to start making YouTube videos again, I had different views of the kind of videos I wanted to make, and so I had already thrown out those old YouTube video plans quite a while ago. I don't even remember when it was. It could have been years ago. I have no idea, but I had decided that instead of making the joke videos like I used to, I wanted to make more informative videos. I wanted to teach people about things. I wanted to share my experiences with other people about things that have happened in my life, as well as my experience with certain video games, because I realized that the way that I enjoy helping people the most is by providing information, and also I take satisfaction in finding out things myself. And so I decided that it would be easier for me to make videos in which I explain things rather than compilations of things that have happened in games, because those compilations take a long time to make, and it felt a lot like work. And so with the videos I make now, they're easier. The videos themselves may be longer, however, I don't have to spend as much time with editing and other things like figuring out music and trying to not have to deal with any copyright issues like I had to deal with some of my older videos. And so it's just a lot better for me to do it the way that I'm doing it now compared to back then. And so this is the way I continue. This is the way that I plan on continuing to make videos for a while until I get my capture card and everything else set up, which I have yet to do because I want to still continue to make these kinds of videos for a while. And so I need to actually get back to my main focus of this video and talk about the details of these old scrapped YouTube video plans. So, anyways, as far as I can remember, there was GTA 5 Funny Moments episode 11, I think, that I had actually partially edited and had made progress for, because back then, when I didn't have a video fully ready, I would continue to edit it and edit clips together. And the reason I did that was so that I could make it easier for myself by not waiting until I had enough clips for a video to start making the video, as far as editing the clips together is concerned. And so I actually had an unfinished video in that series that I had never uploaded and don't plan on uploading, especially because I no longer have access to those clips because too much time had passed and Xbox, well, maybe my Xbox, maybe Microsoft, whatever, deleted those clips because they were too old. Or maybe they just got deleted from Xbox Live because they were too old, and they might still be on my old Xbox One, perhaps. And then I probably have some clips that are still on my old Xbox Series S, because I have the 1 terabyte Series S currently. So I've actually had 5 different Xboxes before. Not all at the same time. I had my 360, which eventually broke. Not the red ring of death. It started scratching discs. And so eventually I got an Xbox One. It was one that was rented, so my dad could no longer pay for it. He had to return it. I got a new Xbox One because one of my sister's friends bought it for me. So eventually I got a Series S because I wanted to upgrade to next gen. And then because Microsoft were sold out for a while, they were sold out of the storage expansion cards for a while. And to my knowledge, I think they're still sold out of them to this date. And because I wanted to increase my storage for those games that can only be on the internal storage, I had to get the 1 terabyte Series S. And I still don't have as much storage as I'd like to for those Series XS games, but at least it's better than what I had before. And also I like the black color. And so I gave my sister my old Series S. She has that now. I still have my Xbox One in my closet in my room. But anyways, I've got different clips on there that were removed from Xbox Live for being on there too long and are probably on the consoles themselves. I remember seeing a thing about Microsoft saying they were going to remove clips, I think, from Xbox Live after so long of an amount of time. I think it was after 3 months of them being originally uploaded, starting in January. And so I don't know if that means they're going to remove it only from Xbox Live or like from your Xbox in general. But I know that I don't want to pay for the extra storage on my OneDrive. I want to have my own external hard drives and whatnot. So I plan on using those to store clips and whatnot. So I'll have to actually get another one for that because I have to format it for one or the other. I don't think I can format it for both at the same time. I'm not for sure, actually. I might be able to. But anyways, if I do that, I might have to reformat it or something. I'm not for sure on that right now. But anyways, I got a lot of old Xbox clips that I haven't got to do anything with. Some of them I might be able to save and do something with at some point. Some of them are probably just long gone and lost, and I'll probably never get to do anything with those. So I just have them in my memory. Well, some of them, the ones that I can remember. If my memory is even to be trusted on that at this point. But anyways, I know that there were videos that I had deleted. I'm imagining that there might be some record of that on my own channel. I might be able to find them. Maybe I can't. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to find it with like some sort of archive or something. I really don't know how to find that. Maybe I can't. I don't really care that much, but there were a couple videos I think that I had deleted because I didn't like them back then when I made them and thought, yeah, no, this does not look good for my channel. So I just deleted them. I don't even remember what they were. Anyways, there was some Fortnite wins. And by Fortnite wins, I mean Fortnite Battle Royale. I had recorded up to the last 5 minutes, I think, in certain matches that I had played in Fortnite Battle Royale. Some of them were certain game modes. Like, for example, there was High Explosives. I got a squad win in High Explosives at one point in time. And what was interesting about that was that I was, I think, the last person alive on my team, and I was hiding. I was really scared. I was hiding in a building. I heard explosions going on around me. I thought, well, this is it. I'm about to die. We're about to lose. Everybody get ready to go back into the lobby. And well, nope, we actually won. I was surprised that I saw Victory Royale after hearing the explosions, because the other two teams besides my team that were still alive at the time had blown each other up. They had literally blown each other up, killing each other. So my team was the last one alive. In fact, I think, the last person left alive. And so I got a Victory Royale that way. I found that to be interesting. That was the funniest Victory Royale I'd ever gotten in Fortnite Battle Royale. But anyways, there were things like that. Some of them I may be able to still access on my old Xbox One. I don't really know. But I have to remember to actually check that stuff before January. That way I might have a chance at backing it up. Some of them wouldn't even let me upload it to OneDrive, so that was annoying. I got a lot of screenshots I don't want to get rid of, but I don't know what to do about that at the moment, so I may have to do some sort of like screen record thing to save those. Anyways, or maybe I can do something with it on the Xbox app, I don't know. Or maybe that'll only be for clips that are uploaded to Xbox Live, maybe for clips that are on my Xboxes. Maybe I can't do anything with that on the app, but a lot of these things I'm uncertain about, so I'll have to look into it later before it's too late. Originally, I had planned to do subscriber trick shot specials. That was actually something that fell under the joke video category. And so I remember I had done a 1 subscriber trick shot special. I think at some point I might have done a 10 subscriber trick shot special. I don't know if I ever actually uploaded that. I think I was actually still in progress of making that and never got to upload it. Either way, I don't really care. Now, I don't find those videos to be necessary. I think it's better to just leave them be, and if I ever make another subscriber special, I don't plan on it being a trick shot special. I plan on it being a more sincere, non-joke kind of video. I don't know what I'd do with those videos, but I'll just have to figure it out as I go along. I'll have to figure it out in the future when it's more relevant and not worry about it at the moment. I used to upload these videos called MLG Time videos. These were more joke videos when it came to trick shot compilations. They usually involved me playing against bots on the recruit difficulty. Occasionally I had done it on higher difficulties and even in lobbies with other players without bots, although not that often. I had done kill cams. I had done things that weren't kill cams. And I did these things because I enjoyed them. It was good practice for me learning how to edit compilations together. And so I even had different friends and even my sister in some of those clips, like playing with me, and that was fun. And so there were other videos that I had moved on to doing, because I remember now that at some point I had quit making YouTube videos for a while because I had issues with Upload Studio working the way I wanted to, and I couldn't finish certain videos because it would not let me edit them in Upload Studio anymore, because apparently they were too old or whatever. So pretty much what I had to end up doing was I had to make videos using the record up to 10 minutes feature, which I can now no longer do on Xbox Series S. According to my friend Worm, apparently on his Series X, he can record up to 5 minutes. For me, it only lets me record up to like 3 minutes, I think. Or maybe it was a minute. I can't remember. Anyways. I remember that I used to use that record up to 10 minutes feature in order to record certain longer videos up to 30 minutes long, as far as my Fortnite Save the World hero testing builds videos. And I had originally planned to do that for all the heroes and weapons and trap schematics in the game. And I didn't get to do that because eventually I had issues with Upload Studio and OneDrive and whatnot. I don't know what was happening. It just wasn't letting me edit properly or do something, so I had to quit making videos because of that. And I had issues with my dad's computer being too slow and it not really working the way I wanted it to. And so I had to stop for a lot of reasons. Also, I'd gotten burnt out and it felt too much like work. And so I don't plan on continuing those videos because I don't play that game anymore. But anyways, I plan on following a similar format for those videos with stuff in Warframe and other games. But I'd also planned on making other types of Fortnite Save the World videos back in the day. Like, there was a soccer ball and some goals in the Stonewood Storm Shield, and I planned on making a video where I played soccer with some friends. Then there was this thing called blind trading, where you guess the row and column, and based off of that, the other person gets something out of their Storm Shield storage and gives it to you. And that's pretty much how it was supposed to work. Then there was my Storm Shield builds. I wanted to showcase those not only with the actual defending the Storm Shield kind of builds, but also with the building things just because I liked the look of them. And so then when Endurance came out, I thought, well, I don't want to get rid of my stuff that I built here. So I decided to do my actual defense part with Storm Shields. I decided to do that with other people's Storm Shields. And so the only one that I really kept for defending was my Twine one, although I never actually got to complete Endurance using my own builds because I just didn't feel like going through the effort of it. But anyways, I had built all sorts of things, sometimes pixel art type things, sometimes certain things such as like an edit battle arena where you edit the floors to make your opponent fall to their death. That was interesting. Eventually, there was an increase in the area that the out-of-bounds barriers covered, making it to where some of my builds I could no longer expand off of, and in some cases even reach, and that was a problem. There were other issues that occurred, like under-the-map glitches that I had used in my Twine Storm Shield, which resulted in me going underneath the map to build under there because I thought it was cool to explore around, and so eventually I had to use a glitch once it was made available to get back under there to remove them, just in case there was a point in time again to where any under the map glitches that anybody was aware of was removed from existence. That way I wouldn't have had to deal with structures counting against my structure limit that I could not access to be able to remove. So I had went under the map one last time to remove those structures in my Twine Storm Shield just in case. Although that was disappointing to me that I had to do that because I really liked exploring underneath the map. And so there were other things like a checkerboard that I had come up with, or you could consider it a chessboard if you wanted to go by chess rules, whatever. I had made that. If you wanted to, you can play tic-tac-toe. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you would want to do with that kind of thing. Those are examples of things I had actually created in my different storm shields. And I'm sure I'm probably forgetting something. But yeah, those are the main examples of things that I had made. There were certain cases where there were bugs with editing where you could edit things in a way where gravity should not be able to support them, yet due to the game's coding it allowed for it anyways, such as a floor edited in a way where it's not connected to the other structures surrounding it. Therefore, due to it floating, it should then collapse under gravity and, based off of the game's logic, break and not be able to remain there. Yet there are cases in the game where there was an exception to that rule. And so I had, I think, things like that in my storm shield. But anyways, I had a lot of fun because that allowed me to use my creativity. And I might actually still get back on Fortnite Save the World just to show off those things, because I feel like that's a nice trip down memory lane and also a nice way to keep record of some of my memories in that game. And also, I just really enjoy it as as expressions of my creativity, and I really like to be able to share it on my YouTube channel at some point, even though I don't play the game anymore. And I might actually get one of my friends to re-download the game just to do some of these things I originally planned, as far as like playing checkers and whatnot, because I might want to do that again at some point for a video. Maybe not even for a video, maybe just for fun. But I don't know. I have to figure it out as I go along, just like with other stuff. My right hand is actually hurting because the way I'm holding my phone. I need to hold my phone with two hands now. I'm looking at my notes right now, like usual, trying to figure out how to get back on track with what I'm trying to talk about and what to talk about next. So, there were like glitch videos that I used to make about glitches that I ran into in different games. Now, these videos were not tutorials. They were not about exploiting any bugs. None of that. These were literally just mainly visual bugs, glitches, whatever you want to call them. I don't really know the difference between them, between those two terms. But anyways, I had decided to make these videos that I titled as glitch videos back in the day because I wanted to show off some weird and interesting things that had occurred in these games that I thought were bugs, glitches, whatever. Now I might actually end up making some videos like that again with Warframe, as long as I don't think these bugs can be exploited in any way, because I don't want to upload anything like that. But if it's something that's more so a visual bug or an issue that causes difficulties, then I might upload it just to talk about it and raise awareness about it. So in the hopes that those bugs will either provide people with enjoyment by getting to see something interesting, or if it's an annoying bug, hopefully by raising awareness of it, it'll get removed and fixed. And so then people won't have to deal with that annoyance anymore, hopefully. Now, I noticed that back with my old videos, I didn't realize the 10-minute rule, and by that I mean I think I had heard at some point that a video had to be at least 10 minutes long in order for it to be able to get any ads on it, and so I don't really know how that goes nowadays with there being YouTube Shorts being a thing. So I really don't know if that rule still even applies anymore, but now I'm trying to go by that rule because I don't really want to make really short videos anymore like I had used to. Unless I might make some shorts in the future. I don't know how I would go about doing that. But anyways, I feel like I talk way too long for that, and I have way too much to say for shorts anytime soon. But anyways, I had done Minecraft World Showcasing at some point in time. I had planned to make those kind of videos because I just really liked expressions of creativity, whether they were my own or that of my friends. And so I wanted to make videos of not only my own Minecraft worlds, and I still plan on doing that, but also I wanted to make videos showcasing stuff from my friends' worlds if they were in agreement of it, of course. I didn't want to make videos like that without their permission. And so I had decided that I was going to make videos like that. Not only was that something I decided on back then, but I also decided that I want to continue making those kind of videos in the future, just not at the moment. And so I want to not only show off not only the Minecraft worlds that I have currently, but also on the Xbox One version of Minecraft and also on my past profiles that I no longer use. And then I wanted to make collaboration videos with my friend Worm. I wanted to play Minecraft with him and make videos with him. And so his style of making videos, he tends to have live streams and he tends to upload his live streams, whereas I tend to make videos that are not live. And so the main reason for that is because of tics and me being afraid of accidentally blurting out something that could get me in trouble with YouTube. And so because of that, I prefer not to go live. And I asked him to have it to where his live streams did not pick up my voice for a while until I figured out how I could prevent myself, or at least reduce the likelihood of certain tics happening. And so I know it can be dangerous, it can be painful for me to try too hard to hold back tics, so I try not to do that too much. I try to either keep myself muted if possible, or I try to turn the tics into something else so that it doesn't hurt me as badly. And other times I just try to avoid making videos when I'm not feeling so great or when I'm super stressed or super tired, although I do make exceptions, because sometimes if the videos are about what is stressing me out or tiring me out, then that may be necessary so that I can vent about those things. But anyways, I also plan on playing other games with Worm and making videos with him at some point. And so, as far as any future Call of Duty videos, I'm not sure what I'll do with that again. But I would like to make videos like that at some point, but they'll probably be me trying to play through the campaigns or whatever, using like a weird strategy as like a challenge. I want to do more personal challenge type of videos rather than compilations. So anyways, I did not intend for this video to be about 30 minutes long, but I ended up accidentally talking for that long. So, oops. Hope that wasn't a problem. I know that my throat and mouth are getting dry and it's hurting to continue speaking, so I'm going to have to wrap this video up pretty soon, but I do want it to at least reach the 30-minute mark. That way it looks more satisfying to me. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much about all that I have planned for this video. That was all that I have on my notes. So yeah, peace.